everybody, Pat Huntoon here with Technique Junkies, and today I'm going to be making a great sunset card using the Born to Fish stamp set. It's SS108 and it has this beautiful silhouette stamp. The reason I'm doing this is to show you how you can use the Technique Junkies Shimmering Bliss to create these gorgeous color intense backgrounds for sky or for ocean, and this time we're just going to be using a silhouette stamp on here to show you. So let's get started. So today I'm starting with the fishing boat here on the piece, and I've stamped it on a piece of 80-pound Neenah Solar White Classic Crest cardstock using StazOn. So I'm also using this circle. Now this circle is from a set from a Colorful Life Designs called Marvelous Masks. These sets of Marvelous Masks has 4 stencils, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 matching masks. So I'm going to be using the circle one. It seems kind of plain and simple, but it works great. They also come in ornaments and in scalloped rectangles and in Easter bunnies and in Easter egg size, ovals, hearts. I mean, there is a whole collection of these that are just to die for, that I absolutely love. Deckled edges. I actually love these masks. So what we're going to be doing with ours is we're just going to be taking our stamped piece, and again, that's 80-pound Neenah Solar White cardstock. I'm going to be putting this, which is actually my sun, and I'm going to let it sit just on top of that, and then I'm going to be using several colors of Technique Junkies Shimmering Bliss. I'm actually starting with Dolphin Cove. Dolphin Cove is very blue. It's a Caribbean blue. Now these all have mica in them, and the mica just needs to be mixed throughout, and the way you do that is to roll it between your hands like that. You never want to shake up and down because that pushes mica into the nozzle. So I'm just going to be placing this Dolphin Cove right along the bottom of this piece. You'll notice when I'm spraying, my hand is way down, all the way down, maybe an inch up off the piece. And I want to try to concentrate it here. If I get a little bit up here, that's okay, but I want to try to concentrate down on the water. Give that a quick spritz. Right along the water if I can. Oh, that's pretty good. I get a little overspray, but it'll be fine. And then without moving this, I'm actually going to be taking my next color, which is Imperial Yellow. Imperial Yellow is like this golden yellow color. It's got some white in it. And although I'm actually using 2 yellows for this, so I'm going to put that above where I put the dolphin, but I'm overlapping it as a little bit because it'll turn green where I overlap it. Got a lot on there. And now I'm going to be using Just Squeezed, which is an orange color. And finally, I'm going to be using Dragon's Blood, which is red. Put that along the top. And what I'm going to do is actually dab the sun. And when you dab it with a paper towel like that, it lifts it right off, which is great. And I'm just going to dab this bottom part here. And now I'm going to be making my sun bright. So I'm going to be using Mindaro, which is this beautiful shimmering yellow color. It's a lighter yellow than the Imperial, and I'm going to concentrate it in the center, but I'm going to let it go outside a little bit because the sun doesn't just have one ball, it has a flare. So let's just wipe that down briefly. And now I have this beautiful shimmering background. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is ready to have a sentiment stamped right into it. Remember that these are dye-based inks, so I can put a sentiment right here and have that sentiment, one of the sentiments, good things come to those who bait, a bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. And I'll do that in the sample, but I wanted you to see this because this just needs to dry, and then this is good to go. To show you one more thing. It's best to do this part when the piece is totally dry, but because that Imperial had so much shimmer in it, we lost a little bit of the blackness of that part. So what I'm going to do is just take a distress marker and I'm going to trace over the black of some of this so that it highlights a little bit more. I'll do it real quick. I'll do it in fast time so you can actually see me do it. Okay, so I've just highlighted that a little bit more so that you can see that a little bit more. I'm going to let this dry the rest of the way, stamp an image on it, a sentiment on it, and I will be ready and done with this tutorial. It was fast. This background was fast and easy. It takes longer to dry than it does to actually do. So I do want to show you that you can get a much darker image. You see the difference between these two images? If you stamp after you spray, I stamped this one after I sprayed as opposed to stamping before. And it's subtle difference, but the difference is there. Both of them are beautiful. Both of them are shimmery. Both of them have the same colors on them. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give us a thumbs up on YouTube and consider subscribing to Technique Junkies videos in the future. Thank you for watching. Bye now.